Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Views from the West. I am your host, Wes. Again, we'll be talking about today's most popular topics, but my unpopular opinion. Got a good one for y'all today. We're gonna talk about what do you really bring to the table? What you really bring to the table? So y'all know dating world right now look crazy, man. Dating world right now look crazy. I'm talking about streets ain't safe. The streets ain't safe, man. Streets is not safe. Like, if you ain't ready to hop out in that water, don't hop out there. Don't go out there, cause it ain't safe, boy. I hope you know how to swim, cause we swimming by ourselves these days, for real. We swimming by ourselves these days, man. Don't nobody want to work together. Don't nobody want to help nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out for self. People lying, setting each other up, using people. Y'all know everything real transactional now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't built off nothing. Like, back in the day, we was building something. You know what I'm saying? We was really working. We was really feeling it. We ain't got no feelings no more. Social media done mess all that up. Social media done mess this whole dating world up. Everything's so superficial and transactional now, man. It's like we done took the feeling out of dating. You know what I'm saying? Out of relationships. And it's crazy because I'm getting a little bit off topic. But when you think about it, I'm gonna get back. Hold on. Think about this though. When you think about it, right? Back in the day when we was in middle school, high school, right? We ain't have, I don't know how old y'all is. My age, you feel me? We ain't have social media like that. We cell phones are just coming out. You know what I'm saying? We had the razors, the flip phones, sidekick, all that. You feel me? So when we was at school, that's when you seen the opposite sex. That's when you seen who you was attracted to. So at school, you mingling. You know what I'm saying? You like somebody, y'all get together. The first 2-3 days, boy, y'all in love. That puppy love real, boy. Back then, out here, what we used to do, make CDs for the girl. They used to write us little letters, little notes in class and stuff. Like, and I was a CD maker fool, boy. I'm telling you, what was that? LimeWire, Best Shell, boy. I make a CD crazy. Put your little name on it, put a little heart. I used to practice hearts, and I got fire at the hearts. I make you a CD, but I'm from that era. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? When you went home and you spoke to that person, or you didn't see him, you missed them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really felt like you was in love because you was missing that person. You was missing that physical and that human interaction with that person. Cause when I go to school, I can only see you at school. I can't see you when I go home. I didn't have social media. I only saw you when I saw you. And I barely talked to you because my minutes won't free till after 9. And you know, around 9 o'clock, your mama them in there eavesdropping, listen around. Don't have no house phone. Call the house phone your daddy picked up. We in trouble now. Got to go, baby. See you in the morning. I see you in the morning. But I say all that to say that puppy love and that real love and that feeling was because we didn't have access to each other after we were out of each other's presence. Fast forward to now, social media, man, you get access to that person. So even if I meet you at school, I might not even, at this point, I don't even gotta meet you. I could just think you fine, get your gram, go in your gram. Now I'm staring at you all day. I'm in the house, in my room. You nowhere near me. I don't even know where you live, but I'm on your gram. So mentally, I'm there. Mentally, I'm with you. And I'm stalking your page all day, looking at your pictures, looking at your videos, watching how you sound, what you look like when you laugh, trying to put together your favorite colors and how I think you are. Everything I'm supposed to do in person, I'm doing it virtually. Everything we had to do in high school and middle school in person, you had to have game. You had to talk to a female to get what you want. Females, you had to interact with the guy and learn to like his personality before you give him whatever you was gonna give him. Whatever you was gonna give him. But now with the phones, it took the physical and the emotional and the human part out of it to where I'm doing everything here. So now when I link with you, I already got an idea of who I think you are. Follow this. I already got an idea of who I think you are based off of what I just made in my mind off of stalking you. So when we go on our first date, now it's weird, it's awkward. if you not the girl who I thought you was on your page, I'm not even interested no more. Now, I thought you was on your page, you always smiling, laughing, turnt, whatever. But in person, you quiet. Where this girl at? Where she at? That's just my gram. Like, that's not me. The real me is more laid back, down to earth type. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, I ain't. Or females. On the gram, you had money. On the gram, you had jewelry and all that. You ain't. On the gram, you was turned. You was talking tough and all that. But I see you and you talking about what you bring to the table. Where he at? I want him. Social media done got us so messed up, man, and it's crazy because we don't even think about it like that. We don't even look at it like that. Well, that's a whole nother topic for another day. Back to what do you bring to the table? So when you hear that, typical responses that you're gonna get is, female, if I want a shorty, right? Sit down, what you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? What can you offer me? If we're gonna do this for real, what you bring to the table? Oh, I can cook, I can clean, I can make a house a home. I'm a good listener. I can be your peace. I think I had all the good ones. The regulars. Females, you ask a man, so what, you know what I'm saying, what you bring to the table? Since you want to ask me what you bring. Money. I can spoil you. I can buy you what you want. Good sex. I give you the best sex you ever had. Provider. I'm a provider. I'm a protector. Whatever you need, I got you. I'm a leader. She don't need you to lead her. Let's be real. She don't need you to lead her. These females these days are leading themselves. Now, what path they leading themselves down, that's on them. That's a whole nother topic. But technically, she don't need you to lead her. Technically, she don't need you to protect her. She can get a pistol. She can learn how to fight. She can get some pepper spray. She can kick somebody in the nuts. That's effective 100% of the time. Kick a nigga in the nuts, see what happens. Oh, she don't need your money. Females now, they got their own paper. She don't need your money. She need your money for. She make just as much as you do. She don't need your money. She can spoil herself. She don't need you to spoil her. So what you really bring to the table, bro? Homie, my man. What you bring to the table? Females. He don't need you to cook for him. He can cook for himself. Uber, DoorDash. If he got paper, he probably ordering food. Sex. We can get sex anywhere. Females handing that out now like they hotcakes. You can get sex anywhere. I can make a house a home. I could do that. I could pay somebody to come here and do that. I could be your piece. I got a video game, baby. I got a video game. That's my piece right there. I got this money on. I can go where I want. I can do what I want. I take trips when I want. I could buy bikes and cars and stuff that I like. I could do that. That's my piece. That's my getaway. I can go work out. I ain't even got to buy nothing. I go hit the gym. That's my piece. So what do you really bring to the table? What you really bring to the table? When you think about it, what you really bring to the table? When that question is asked, the stuff we need to be focusing on is, first off, what's the foundation of a relationship? How do you build a relationship? What is a relationship built off of? Let's get back to the basics. What is it built off of? We grown now, right? This is what it's built off of. And I found it, and I agree with it, but I found it somewhere, right? It say 5 things that a relationship built off of, right? Love, trust, communication, intimacy, and integrity. Love, trust, communication, intimacy, and integrity. Those are 5 things that a relationship can be built off of. And we can throw out all kind of synonyms, homonyms, hyperboles. We could throw them out, but I'm gonna stick with them 5 right there, and I'm gonna make it make sense, right? But what I ask you, what do you bring to the table? What's the table? Let's break this down. So we can look at a relationship as a table. You got a flat surface and you got 4 legs. 4 plus 1, that's 5. 5 things to a relationship. What do you bring to the table? So let's build a table. So as myself, I need to have love, trust, communication, intimacy, and integrity. Right? That's how we're gonna build a table. As my personal self, I got my own table, and you have your own table. If we're gonna work together to build a relationship or a new table, we gotta take pieces of my table and pieces of your table to build one. We gotta build one table. That's how relationships work. We compromise. We work together to build something. What do you bring to the table? What are you bringing to the middle table? What can you provide that will be of value to build this new table? Where's what you're getting at? You can't build with somebody when you don't have the material to build. If you don't have your own table built already, how are you gonna build with somebody else? A table need all 4 legs to stand on, and it need a surface to sit something on. But if you only got 3 legs and no surface, how are you standing? Forget the relationship. How are you standing on your own if you don't got to own every component of a table? You only got 3 legs. You only got 2 legs. Some of y'all are just surface level. Don't let that go over your head. Some of y'all are just surface level. You ain't got no substance. You have nothing. You just a table. You just a surface. And I feel like that's what's going on in today's dating scene. Majority of people don't have their individual table built. You're missing pieces. You haven't healed from your last relationship. You don't know how to trust people. You don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to be honest and show integrity and stand on principle. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to love somebody. Y'all forgive me, boy. Little allergy messing up. You don't know how to love nobody. You don't know it. So how can you build a table with materials that you need, but you don't know where to get the materials from? But what you'll do, you'll come to somebody who got their own table built. You'll come half built, half broken. You'll come half broken, and you trying to build a table with somebody who already got their table built. And here you go throwing in broken pieces and wonder why the table don't work. Or here you come surface level, not even understanding that you ain't even got no legs, and you sitting here trying to take the other person's legs, trying to piggyback off of them, trying to ride their coattail, trying to stand on their legs. It don't work like that. It don't work. Relationship about teamwork and compromise to build something. How we gonna build if you don't got the material? You can't come and take somebody's table and say that's your table, or use all of their materials and take credit for the new table that y'all built. What's what you talking about? You can't go to a man and take all his money. Can't go to a man and take all his money. Men, you can't go to a female and control her like she a slave. Can't be possessive. That's not it. That's not it. That's not what we do. That's not how you build a good foundation to move forward. But if you don't know it, how can you know it? So let's get back, right? Let's get back. So I'm gonna say love is the biggest out of all of these. Because if we ain't got love, we don't got nothing. I could love you and not trust you. I could love you and not communicate with you. I could love you and not be intimate with you. I could love you and not have integrity. So love is gonna be the surface. That's what we need. Love. How you love somebody, man. That's hard. That's hard. Loving people, especially now, loving people is hard. But love come with time. You can't love nobody off the rip. Love come with time. You gotta move through actions. You gotta move through words. You gotta move through honesty. And matter of fact, trust, communication, intimacy, and integrity, those build love for real, for real. If we being real, they build love. You need all them. Show me I can love you. Let my love grow for you by showing me that I could trust you. I could talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Show me that. So let's love each other. Let's get there. And matter of fact, we're gonna start from the bottom, because those build. Move this microphone. Those build the surface. So let's start from the bottom, right? We'll pick one. Trust. One leg of the table is trust. I gotta trust you. Let's just be honest, man. I gotta trust you. If I can't trust you, you can't be my girl. Straight up. Women, if you don't feel like you can trust that man, he can't be your man. You gotta have trust, man. Can I trust you with my personal information? Can I trust you with my money? Can I trust you with my emotions that you're not gonna hurt me? Can I trust you that when you leave, you're not gonna embarrass me? You're not gonna embarrass us. Outside of having trust for your partner, do you have trust for yourself? Do you trust yourself? As a man, do you trust yourself around a group of women that look better than your girl and you're not gonna act a certain way? If your girl give you some money and she tell you to hold it down or flip it, do you trust yourself to do that? Or is you gonna blow it? Do you trust yourself to be faithful? Do you trust yourself to respect your relationship? You do? Cool. So out of your leg of trust and her leg of trust, you split it in half. Because the first half go to the table. Second half, you gotta trust yourself. So we're gonna split the legs in half. So now we got one leg in our middle table. You trust me, I trust you. Cause I still gotta have my table to stand on. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. I'ma give you some trust, but I still trust myself. So we're building. I'm chopping off half of one of my legs. You chopping off half of one of your legs. We got one leg in the middle. So we trust each other. What's next? Communication. Boy. How I'ma trust you if you can't even talk to me? If we can't even talk to each other, how we gonna trust? If we can't effectively communicate? How you communicate? This big right here, bro. Please listen. Please listen, bro. Communicating or listening to argue is not how you get ahead. That's not communicating. When y'all just talking to each other and you nitpicking or you looking for keywords just to argue, that's not communicating. Y'all call it being toxic. You can sit here and do something that man don't like. He call you out, babe, I ain't like how you did that. Why you talking to me like that? How he coming off don't have nothing to do with what you just did. You just disrespected that man. And he calling you out, babe, why you do that? You know I don't like that. Why you talking to me like that? Now he gonna respond to that piece. Now we getting away from the whole topic. What you mean when I'm talking to you like that? I'm just telling you blah. You ain't gotta talk to me like that. I hear what you saying. Now that's not how you communicate. If that man say, babe, why you did that? Why you disrespecting me? Ask. If you don't know what you did, which most of y'all know what y'all did, but if you don't ask, what you talking about? What I do? He'll break it down. Then y'all have a back and forth. Stay on topic. That's how you communicate. Until you understand what the problem is, and then you come to a solution. A lot of y'all don't even want to get to no solution. You just want to be right. Now conversations, aka arguments, is about who's right. It's not about who's being right. It's about the truth. Wrong is wrong, right is right. It's not about you winning the argument. Let me rephrase that. It's not about you winning the argument. It's about finding out the truth in that and fixing it. Every time we should have a conversational argument, it should be about a solution. We shouldn't hound in on what the issue was. You feel what I'm saying? That's not the point. But outside of arguing, regular communicating, man. If you feel a type of way, tell me that. Don't have me playing the guessing game. I'm not a psychic. I'm not Miss Cleo. I'm not here to read your mind. I don't got no tarot cards. I ain't got no rocks and pebbles on my head. I don't know what you thinking. I don't know how you feel till you tell me. Shut up, Migos, no. Talk. Use your words. Tell me what's wrong. How you feeling? If you don't like something, if you do like something, talk to each other. That's your partner. We human. You can speak to each other. Get off your phone. You on your phone, you're running the group chat and tell your homegirls though, oh, guess what he did today? I can't believe this. If I could just, girl, I want to leave so bad, but blah, 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 blah. And men do the same thing in the group chat. Boy, she got me bent. Boy, I can't believe this and boom, 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 boom. But you won't talk to each other. You won't communicate to each other. Now you got other people in your business running your relationship just because you won't talk to your partner. Not because you can't, you just won't do it. Put your pride to the side. You gonna argue. Every conversation not gonna be smooth. You gonna have arguments. But when you arguing, try to hear the other person. You can't hear and talk at the same time. My pops told me that. You can't listen and talk at the same time. So when that person talking, listen. I don't care how bad they cuss you out, whatever. Listen. Try to understand why they upset. It's not about how people saying or what they saying. It's about what happened. There's a reason somebody is yelling at you. There's a reason somebody coming off at you like that. And if somebody tells you that you're the reason, take a step back and try to figure out, okay, what did I do? Let me fix it. Because I care about this person. I'm trying to get their trust. I'm trying to. So let me communicate. Once you communicate, there's no questioning nothing. I don't have to question if I trust you. We done talked about this already. We done communicated about this already. I know if I got a problem, I can talk to you. That's how you build trust and love and security. I feel good because we spoke about it. Oh, your man let you wear that out? Yeah, we already spoke about it. We good. Don't question what I got going over here. Boy, your girl let you? Yeah, we spoke about that. Don't worry about what me and her talk. What me and her talk about is what me and her talk about, and we good. Mind your business. That's how that works. Communicate, man. So now we got our second leg. Let's back up. You gotta communicate with yourself too, no? You gotta communicate with yourself. What's what you mean, bruh? If you know you wrong, tell yourself you wrong. Tell yourself you wrong. That's accountability. We ain't even finished, boy. I could spend hours on accountability. I'm gonna give you a little bit, but I ain't even about to dip into that. Communicating with yourself, being real with yourself, realizing where you messing up, working on how you communicate, because sometimes it is about how you say stuff. Sometimes your message can get missed in the delivery. Sometimes your message can be missed in the delivery. So work on how you communicate. We ain't even finna get on that. But boom. So we got the trust leg built. So you trust yourself, you trust your partner. She trusts herself, she trusts you. Y'all split that, y'all got one leg. Communicate. Y'all communicate well. Y'all communicate with yourselves well. Split that one. Now we got two legs. What's my next one? What I think I said what I said? Intimacy. Ooh, whoa, boy. Ooh. Intimate. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. But nah. I like to say this stuff self-explanatory, but it's really not. Intimacy, man, come on. Females, y'all know how we wired. We full of testosterone. I got to have it. Point blank period. I got to have it. And if you trust me, we communicate well, why I can't have it? Why is it an issue to keep giving it to me if you trust me? Matter of fact, you only supposed to give it away when you trust that person and you have that communication, that agreement to what y'all are doing. See how I'm making this work? That's where that intimacy come in. You should be okay with giving it to him. A lot of times women don't want to have sex no more because they feel a type of way. Oh, I'm not getting from him, so I'm not giving. But man, if you gave her that communication and that trust, she wouldn't have no problem giving you that box. You see how everything is intertwined? It's togetherness. Feel what I'm saying? Men, you gotta make love to that ear. You gotta tell her she beautiful, she's special. You the only one I want. I love you. I still love. That's how they wired. Emotional. They need that. Words of affirmation. They gotta have it. They have to. But you gonna sit over there, oh, she ain't give me none, so I ain't finna say nothing. Or you so wrapped up in the world, you stop paying attention to babe. Babe sitting there telling you, babe, my love language, I need you to rub on me sometimes. I need to be reassured. That's number one for females. I need to be reassured. Just tell me that. But you a man, you know I don't be on all that. I show love through action. I'ma do for you. Your rent paid, your bills paid. You ain't want for nothing. I just got your hair and nails done. That should tell you I love you. Why you talking to her like that? That don't got nothing to do with being intimate. You doing for her, that's taking care of her. Since when did that turn into intimacy? You supposed to do that. For real. But we ain't finna go there. But that's not being intimate. That's being physical. That's doing stuff. Intimate. How you got her? You was intimate. In the beginning, you was making love to them ears, won't you? You might have been rubbing her feet, giving them massages. What that back massage turn into? Boom. So why you stop? You was intimate in the beginning, but now you don't want to be intimate no more. You have to have intimacy, man. It's opposites attract. We sexual beings. Being intimate is what starts everything. Being intimate leads to a baby. How you have a baby if you don't be intimate? What we talking about? Intimacy, man. I ain't even finna keep going on that. Be intimate, man. Be intimate. If you attracted to that person and that's your dog, y'all got that communication and that trust. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with being intimate, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all do that. So, boom, we got our intimacy. Give me half, you give me half, boom. So now we got 3 legs in our relationship. We trust each other. We got great trust. We got great communication, and we intimate. Boy, this looking up. This looking up. Integrity. Boom. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo. Slow your roll, Wes. Integrity. What you doing when I'm not around? What morals do you stand on? What principles do you stand on? This last leg right here, this is why we can't get to put love on top. This is why everybody table rocky. That integrity is gone. Ain't nobody got no principles. Nobody got no morals no more. None. We getting bought. Everybody's getting bought out here. Females is getting bought. Men is getting bought. It's about money now. Money make your morals go out the window. What Nudie say? Look at what the money maker do. Look at what that money maker female do, man. OnlyFans, porn, modern day prostitution. Ain't no morals. Men out here going outside, paying for it, letting females run all over them. Where your moral? What you stand on? What you stand about? You letting your 9 to 5 pimp you out, letting your 9 to 5 do you dirty, letting people talk to you any kind of way, let people get over on you, letting people lie to you, you letting people use you for the sake of you thinking you finna get something in return. What you doing? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. What she say? Where's your integrity? Back to the group chat situation. If me and Bae got trust, why am I in the group chat? Why am I in the group chat not displaying integrity? Why am I telling all my business? What do you do when Bae not around? That's not showing integrity. You running there gossiping about your relationship and your girl. Or women, you getting your hair and your nails done, you telling the whole salon your business and what your man's doing. That ain't integrity. You not holding it down at the crib. Nobody's supposed to know what's going on behind closed doors. All my real people that's been in relationships, you and Bae could get into it. I'm talking about tussling in there, fighting, arguing, whatever. And if somebody come over there, they'll never know. Me and Bae could beat each other's neck. Somebody knock on that door. What's up, man? Bae, hand me that. We gonna put the show on. As soon as they leave, we right back into it. Nobody's supposed to know what's going on, man. But you breaking that trust, you breaking that integrity when you do that. When you not standing on what you're standing on. We got all these moral conversations now. Not moral, I'm sorry. Boundaries. Keke Palmer, baby daddy, and you know what I'm saying? He tried to check her in public. I don't disagree with that. You shouldn't embarrass me in public. You want to get out here and let Usher let it burn all on you and confess his love to you, and you ain't had no clothes on, and you thought that was cool. So since you want to embarrass me publicly, I'm finna check you publicly. He tried to set that boundary right there. Jonah Hill, he tried to do it in private. He in DMs, text message, however that went. I don't like what you got on. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. He get called out for that. So you can't check nobody and have boundaries in public. You can't check nobody and have boundaries in private. Oh, what do men do? All that's wrong. All that should never go down. Your boundaries. Let me pick how I say this. The principles and morals that you stand on create your boundaries. It's not my job to create boundaries for my girl. The boundaries that I'm about and the business that I stand on shows the boundaries. And that's talked about or discussed or showed, however you want to. It's set up in the beginning of the relationship. There's no way my baby mama gonna have that's 9 months right there, just having the baby. There's no way my baby mama would be out here on the stage doing that, embarrassing me, if I set my boundary in the beginning. That lets me know his boundary wasn't set in the beginning. His morals, his integrity weren't strong in the beginning. He let her do all of that. Then when he got embarrassed, now he want to play boundary. It don't work like that. The boy Jonah Hill, you didn't explain that you was insecure in the beginning. You let it spiral out of control till she posting on the gram. Now you want to set boundaries in private. No, you supposed to do that in the beginning. But it's not even your job to put that on her. If you stood on what you stood on, she would have respected that boundary off the rip, because that's your morals. That's your principle. That's where your integrity come from. If she love and trust and honor you, she would never disrespect your morals. She would never disrespect what you stand on, what your business is about. Me and you wouldn't do that to women if you respected them off the rip. You wouldn't disrespect them. You wouldn't lie to their face and cheat on them and have them out here looking stupid. If you respected that, you wouldn't do that. But it's about how you started. It's about having your own personal integrity. It take respect to get respect. So if you don't have no integrity or no morals or no principles or no boundaries, you don't have no boundaries. You can't come back and try to make it up and put it on somebody else. If you do that, now you're controlling. Now you're manipulative. Y'all spell check, autocorrect, whatever they do. Now you that word. You feel me? Because you ain't do it in the beginning. You ain't do it in the beginning. So in a relationship, stand on business. Stand on your morals and your principles. Show that you have integrity for yourself. That's going to be displayed to the other person. Now it's both ways. Get the table. Now it's both ways. Now we got 4 legs. You got your table built. You got your 4 legs. I got my 4 legs. What's the last one? Love. You can't love nobody if you don't love yourself, man. Straight up. How you gonna love somebody else when you don't love yourself? How you gonna help and be there for somebody else when you still broken? You ain't healed. Hurt people. But what we do out here? We so ready to hop to the next person. We don't even know how to heal ourselves. So what we do, we hop to the next person and expect them to heal us. And then get mad when that person can't heal. I'm not your trauma. I'm not your past. I'm not your ex. I didn't do none of that to you. You got family issues or whatever. I didn't do none of that. You need to deal with that before you come here. Men, if you insecure and you got trust issues, you need to deal with that before you step to her. That don't have nothing to do with her at all. But since you don't know how to do it, you sitting out here looking for therapy in your next partner. Your next partner not no therapist. They don't get paid for that. They ain't Dr. Phil. They ain't, what's my girl name? Ayana, fix it for me. They ain't her. But we sitting there treating people like that and expecting them to heal and love us when we not even heal and don't even love ourselves. And then got the nerve to point the finger at them like they the one who did us wrong. How? Love yourself. What's how you love yourself? You gotta be proud of yourself, man. You gotta be proud of yourself. Give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. That's a biggest problem. And I'm gonna talk about that in one of my other episodes, but we don't give ourselves enough credit for the things that we do and the things that we have and the places that we are right now. We don't. It's a lot of stuff that you done out here that people have never seen. They don't know. You done help people out. You done spoke good about people. You done protected people's name when they run around and nobody knows it. But guess who know it? You know it. So why you don't love yourself for that? You stood on business. You stood tall. You did what you were supposed to do. Why you don't give yourself credit for that? You trusted and loved that person when you wasn't supposed to. That's big of you. Most people can't do that, but you did it. Yeah, you got hurt, but you did it. Love yourself. You go out here, you bust your butt every day, you grind, you get paper, you take care of your responsibilities. That's love. I love myself for doing that. You know why? Because if somebody did it for me, I would love them for that. If you came out here and you busted your butt for me, gave me bread, trusted me, honored me, protected my name when I wasn't gone, I would love you for that. So the same things that I would expect for somebody else, I have to give that. I have to have that. If I expect you to love me, I have to love you. But I can't do that if I don't know how to do it, or if I don't love myself. It's not gonna work. So once we both got love, right? You take the love you got for me, I take the love I got for you. We split that. We build a new surface. Cause my other half of the table is my table. Y'all gotta remember now, you can't lose yourself in your partner. You can't give your whole table to the other side. You can't give your whole table to the middle, and you definitely can't give your whole table to the other side. What's what you mean? A lot of times when we get in relationships, man, we lose ourselves. We get so wrapped up in trying to trust that person and love that person and trying to communicate to that person, we lose our table. Our table, we giving all our legs away. Then when it don't work, what happened? We fall flat on our face. We done lost our legs. We don't stand up. We don't got nothing more to stand on because we so hurt and toe down. Because you done broke your table all the way down. That's why I keep saying split it in half. So the half that you give, eat cut. A relationship is compromise. It's working together. In the beginning, you ain't gonna be up here. If you take it's half and half. It's 50-50. It's half and half. So personally, you're gonna come down a little bit, but you're working to build something greater. The table y'all build in the middle is gonna be way greater than y'all personal attributes and accomplishments. It'll be way bigger than that. So it's okay to give, but you can't give everything. So I say all this to say, what do you really bring to the table? It's not about the surface level stuff. It's not about cooking, cleaning, money, sex, and all of that. It's not about none of that. It's about getting back to the basics. Trust, love, communication, integrity, intimacy. Those are the things that build a relationship. So if you don't have those, or you don't know how to give those, work on yourself. And when you have that, only then can you ask somebody else, what do they bring to the table? Y'all like this, man? Follow, subscribe, tell your mama, them, auntie, them, everybody come check the podcast out. I appreciate the love. Y'all comment down below y'all thoughts on this, what you agree with, what you don't agree with. Y'all also comment some other topics y'all want me to go in on, man. Well, other than that, I holla.